We filed litigation this morning. What we're expecting in return is a check for the full amount of money that is owed to the city of San Diego.
SeaWorld's time is up, and the city of San Diego is now suing the theme park for more than $12 million in unpaid rent going back to 2019. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee. City Attorney Mara Elliott announced the lawsuit against SeaWorld today. She tells CBS 8 it comes after months of failed discussions with the theme park. Our Shannon Handy has details on what led up to today's filing and how SeaWorld is responding. Shannon?
The city of San Diego owns the nearly 200 acres of land SeaWorld operates on. City Attorney Mara Elliott tells me filing this lawsuit was a last resort, but the city felt it was necessary because SeaWorld hasn't paid what it owes per the terms of their lease.
There was nobody at the table with us, so we had no choice but to file this lawsuit.
San Diego City Attorney Mara Elliott says for months now, the city has been trying to recoup more than $12 million in unpaid rent from SeaWorld. On August 7th, her office made one last-ditch effort by sending this notice of default, giving them a month to comply. But as of today, none of the money owed has been paid.
We've had a relationship with this company for 60 years. So the last thing we want to do is file a lawsuit, but it became clear that we're not going to be able to informally resolve this.
According to the complaint, SeaWorld has a percentage lease with the city. Every month, the theme park is required to pay a set amount or a portion of its profit, whichever is greater. The minimum is set at $10.4 million in rent per year, plus a 3% surcharge. But an audit showed SeaWorld has consistently been paying a lot less than it owes.
We never had that kind of conversation. They just did that. And we went back through the records and did what we call a true up, looked to see, how much we should have been paid, and saw that they were cutting costs off of their rental payments. We're talking about a little over 12 million so far, and that'll continue to grow. That's a lot of things city taxpayers may not get because we don't have that money.
Elliott says SeaWorld claimed the reduced rent payments were because of COVID, but she argues the city offered to work with them, which they refused. Not only that, but the unpaid rental dispute dates back to 2019 before the pandemic started. We reached out to SeaWorld. In a statement, they said, while as a matter of policy, we don't comment on potential litigation, we've enjoyed a long relationship with the city and remain hopeful that we can resolve this matter. We have partnered with the city for nearly 60 years, conducting thousands of animal rescues, numerous recycling drives, and many other events. We also have paid more than $146 million in lease payments to the city of San Diego since 2010. We appreciate all the city has done, and we look forward to addressing the situation. Elliott says there have been no conversations about ending their lease with SeaWorld. As for what happens next, this issue could take years to litigate, though she hopes it can be resolved sooner than that.
I'm looking forward to putting this behind us and just moving on.
Shannon Handy, CBS 8.